So that's how the whole poetry thing came about with the movement, with the competition as well. I play a poet in the film, and I'm a poet in real life too. You know, I do birthday parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs, whatever you need. Mark said I can't. Y'all talk to Mark about that. But we're gonna let Abril do something. Phenomenal poet. So y'all give it up for Abril.
The poetry contest was actually I had to write a poem about violence. So that's the poem I'm going to spit today. But first, I'd like to thank Mark Harris for the opportunity, Abdul Muhammad for presenting me with this competition, my father who's always there, my sister for supporting me today. This piece is untitled, but it's about violence. So. Bang, bang. Another teen gets shot over issues that are not worth debating. Stomp. Stomp. Someone else gets jumped because of what you call hating. We are anticipating to end the war in Iraq, but the real war that we are fighting is the one that is fighting us back. And there's no time to slack, because in the streets, war is cruel, and it escalates from our homes to our jobs and to schools. Some think it's cool to pick up a gun and abuse it, and every bullet that is fired, we are constantly losing. Instead of choosing our battles that are really worth choosing, we're abusing that right, which becomes constant misuses. And it seems violence won't stop because it steadily increases. And every day I feel the need to wear my Jesus pieces. Protecting our sisters, brothers, nephews, and nieces ain't never been this hard. In fact, I thought it was easy. But easiness is a state of mind that our defense mechanisms make. And all of this reminds me of the promises that we break. When we promise that we're going to try and keep our children safe, when homes are not even safe anymore because glass windows, they break. And the more we give, the more they take. And the more they gain, the more they bang. And if history repeats itself, the violence will remain. Instead of picking up love, we're picking up hate. And instead of picking up an education, we're picking up brains that are lame. And though I've never shot a gun before, I'm saying we, because we all are playing the same game. These games, when are we going to realize that this isn't a game, but life? And because none of us are God, we have not the deed nor the job to take someone else's life. And though the strife, it gets strife, and it seems you can't sleep at night, there's a higher power upstairs that heals all wounds inside. Mama said stop. Papa said stop. Who's going to say stop? I say stop. Stop. There's a better way to walk away from conflicts. How about just walking away from conflicts? Time ticks, but life don't, because they end. And I'm not saying let's all be friends, but let's all have respect. Because if everyone had respect, there wouldn't be a such thing of conflicts. It's always time to make a change, so a better time to start is now. And if society lends a hand, we can make it through somehow and some way. Because with every tomorrow comes a brighter day. Though the load is heavy, we must pull it and dismiss the uses of unnecessary bullets and unnecessary punches and unnecessary mugs, bringing forth unlimited kisses and unlimited hugs. And though we heard this before, the truth we can't ignore, because all this crime and all this violence only brings unnecessary wars. Bloods and the Crips, Kings and the foes, GDs and the BDs. What do these gangs really stand for? Nothing, because standing on the block with Glocks cocked, some thought was really hot, but it gets cold and lonely in jail cells made of nothing but concrete and rocks. Or maybe it's better to be laying 6 feet under them rocks. Or better yet, all this violence needs to stop. So stop. Pick up a book and read it, because a revelation from a higher power, Lord knows we really need it. Knowledge to our children, just know we need to feed them, because this peace is never spoken, never for no reason. And one day, that reason will be destined. But until that day, my head is bowed to pray in hopes that some way, violence will end. Violence will end. Thank you.